How much of your fate, your income, your profession, your life was decided by your choices? Is it 50%? 80%? What if I told you the answer is closer to just 10%? The rest, says economist Gregory Clark in his provocative book The Sun Also Rises, was decided long before you were born, and the data to prove it is hiding in your last name. If you look at most studies of social mobility, they'll tell you things are great. They measure how a child is doing compared to their parent, and the result? The effects of being rich or poor seems to fade out in just 3 or 4 generations. But Clark says that's a mirage. Most studies suffer from measurement error. It's like trying to measure the speed of a car using a stopwatch that's too slow. You only catch a fraction of the real story. Clark's genius was to look past the one generation snapshot and instead track families over centuries using the most reliable historical record we have, rare surnames. The idea is simple. If a specific surname was among elite doctors in 18th century England, Clark can track that name's descendants through tax records, university rolls, and probate data right up to today. What he found from Qing Dynasty China to feudal England and to modern Sweden was consistent. It takes far longer than anyone thought to escape your family's initial advantage or disadvantage. The true rate of mobility, the regression back toward the mean, is constant across all societies. And that's whether it's a feudal society, a communist one, or a socially democratic one. It'll take 10 to 15 generations. That's 300 to 500 years for a family's status to fade completely. The data suggests that institutions, universal education, taxes, social programs have almost no effect on the underlying speed of mobility. Status persists at the genetic level, inherited just as strongly as height or eye color. Clark's work forces us to address what is really being passed down. He dismisses wealth, connections, and social capital as the primary drivers. He calls the inherited element the underlying social competence. This is where the work gets uncomfortable. If social programs can't accelerate mobility, what is the policy recommendation? Clark argues we have to make society less like a winner-take-all contest. The Sun Also Rises delivers a cold, hard truth. A single generation can experience dramatic upward or downward mobility due to luck, but the family line always pulls back toward the slow, inevitable curve. Does this mean that you should stop trying? No, but it does mean that success is less about escaping your lineage and much more about contributing to it for the next 10 generations. Clark's data delivers a tough message. Social mobility is slower than we want to believe. Does this finding excuse inequality, or does it demand that we rethink the very structure of our society? Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you want more stories hidden in the data, hit the like and subscribe button.